what's up everyone, and welcome to FPL Stats. It's your boy Flintstone. Thank you so much for watching my video. Today I'll be talking about teams with the best fixtures from an attacking point of view. Before I begin, let's look at my game week 11 review. Your boy didn't do too badly. I got 75 points, which was above the average. And you know the story of game week 11. It's a tale about the legend, the myth, Lord Landstrom. Your boy got 21 points, and so Yunchu also made it to my list because he got 14 points. I mean, I've been carrying this guy since day 1, day 2. Thank you so much for paying me back, dude. Holla. And today, guys, I went obviously looking for teams with the best fixtures. The first thing I did, I looked at teams with the best FPL rating for their next 3 games. United is at the top of this list with Watford and Wolves. So my 2 cents is that United is whack, Watford is horrible, and then Wolves is like meh. And then I looked at teams in the best scoring form in their past 3 games. Of course, Leicester is at the top of this pile with 4.3 goals per match in the past 3 games. They're followed by City with 2.3, and Chelsea also made it to this list. Shout out to Chelsea with 2.3 goals. And then I looked at teams with the best scoring record versus the teams they'll be playing against. And somehow Spurs made it to this list because last season versus their next 3 opponents, they averaged 3 goals per match. But unfortunately this season, they're only averaging 1 goal per match, which is bad. That's horrible. Spurs, man, what you guys doing? And then City made it to this list. Last season they scored 2.3 goals per match. Mind you, they are playing Liverpool, they're playing Chelsea, and they're playing West Ham. Last season versus these guys, they averaged 2.3 goals per match, which is in line with their 2.3 goals per match this season. So maybe they might score 2 goals per match versus the next 3 opponents. And then somehow United made it to this list. I'm not even going to bother talking about United, they're whack. And then I looked at teams that take a lot of shots this season, and Chelsea's at the top of this pile. I mean, of course, these guys are attacking like crazy. Chelsea have been taking 8.5 shots on target per match. Isn't that ridiculous this season? And then they were followed by Leicester, who take 7.7 shots on target, with Liverpool and City also taking 7.7 shots on target. You know, guys, you only score if you take shots, and the more shots you take, the more likely you are to score, especially if your shots are on target like these guys. And then I looked at teams that take the most amount of shots versus their next 3 opponents, and this list is exactly the same as the previous one. And then I looked at teams with the highest expected goals for the season. Basically, this is a measure which measures the quality of chances that a team creates, meaning that if the XG is higher than the actual goals you're scoring, it means that you are not taking your chances that you are creating, and obviously the converse. And at the top of this list, City are at the top with an expected goal of 3.3, but guess what, they've only been scoring 2.3, meaning they haven't been taking their chances. So if they start to take their chances, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm a Liverpool supporter, so I don't want to know what's going to happen. And then they were followed by Chelsea with 2.1 expected goals per match, which is actually in line with their form this season because they're scoring 2.1 goals per match. And then Liverpool also made it to this list with an expected goal of 2.1, which is also in line with their form this season of 2.1 goals per match, which is great. And then I projected, you know, your boy's got to project. I projected expected goals for the next 3 games, and teams with the highest expected goals, projected expected goals for the next 3 games, at the top of the pile, as you might expect, Leicester City. These guys have great fixtures, and you know, Vardy loves an Arsenal goal. And then they have Brighton and Everton. So Leicester are expected to score about 2.9 goals per match in their next 3 games. City are expected to score about 2.8. And then, guys, Sheffield United somehow made it to this list. You know, these calculations, these crunching the numbers. Somehow Sheffield United made it to the list. So y'all better watch out. And then Chelsea, obviously, they made it to the list with 2.2 goals per match. So just to summarize, guys, the key teams are Manchester City, Leicester, Chelsea, Liverpool, and then obviously Sheffield United crept in, or crept in, or not. English is not my first language, so I don't know. Let's move on to my transfers. And looking at my current team doesn't look too bad, but I have one problem. I have 3 City players, one of whom is probably injured, and I don't have Vardy in my team. And you saw from this list, Leicester City are at the top of the pile for most of these tables that we looked at, in terms of expected goals, in terms of form, in terms of shots taken on target. And you know, if Leicester City takes shots on target, it means Vardy is taking shots on target. So now, players that are out, I'm gonna make 3 transfers. Firstly, Alonso, bye, and then David Silva, goodbye, and then Wickham, dude, you've been holding the fort, but cheers. I'm gonna be bringing in Madison for David Silva, because like I said earlier on, that Leicester City are at the top of the pile in terms of expected goals, because these guys are taking shots. I mean, they're taking 8.3 shots on target per match. They're taking serious shots, and obviously they're scoring a lot of goals. And if they score goals, someone's gotta assist. And then I said goodbye to Wickham for Vardy, because I was the one idiot who didn't have Vardy in his team. Because guys, this is a humble pie eating video, because my last video I went on wang saying that you shouldn't buy Vardy because his expected goals, he's outperforming his expected goals, and you know what happens, you cannot outperform your expected goals for a long period of time, blah 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 blah, until I watched Leicester play, and this guy is in form, so I gotta put him into my team. He's gotta come into my team. And you know, Vardy loves him an Arsenal goal. And then the next player I brought in is Rico. Rico. I had to bring in Rico. And yeah, so that wraps up my team. Guys, this was fun. Thank you very much. And good luck for the rest of the season. Holla back.